this video we take you to the coffee region of Colombia. Salento is a really beautiful town, and the day trip from there to the Valle del Cocora to see the tall wax palms is definitely worth it. Salento was founded in 1850 and is one of the oldest towns in the state of Quindío. Set amid gorgeous green mountains, this small town survives on coffee production, trout farming and tourists who are drawn by its quaint streets, the typical coffee region architecture and its proximity to the spectacular Valle del Cocora. The town is located at an average altitude of 1,895 metres above sea level, with a nice climate and one of the most visited tourist attractions in Colombia. Over 1 million visitors every year enjoy the brightly coloured painted facades and the surrounding areas and activities. The whole town is walkable, or you can take one of the old Willys Jeeps to get to the other attractions here in the Coffee Triangle. Salento also offers great food. There are many excellent restaurants and cafes, and the portions are huge. If you're into bird watching, you'll love this place even more.
I don't know what they are. Beautiful.
You got him?
Yeah, I'm taking a video.
We take a Willys Jeep to get to the Valle del Cocora, which is about 11 kilometres north of Salento. We decided to do the 5 to 6 hour long hiking loop clockwise to see the famous wax palms first. The Quindío wax palm was discovered by Alexander von Humboldt in 1801 and is native to Colombia. It is considered to be the tallest palm species in the world, and its trunks can reach heights of up to 60 metres. They grow very slowly and can live for several hundred years.
Very windy today. Now reached the highest point. I think we're over 3,000 meters by now. It was a steady climb for about 5 kilometers, and now we're taking the switchbacks down. We're only at 2,860, but we actually don't know where we started off. This is the Finca de Montaña.
The broad green valley framed by sharp peaks was carved by the Quindío River and is located at an altitude between 1,800 and 2,400 metres. It is part of the Parque Nacional Natural de los Nevados and recognised by the UNESCO. The loop is quite tough and goes through a constantly changing scenery. It's 10.3 kilometres or 6.4 miles long and starts at 2,426 metres.
Now walking through the trench here. You gotta watch your steps because there's rocks in here. Hola. Hands already further ahead. This is a true path through the woods now. For us it's quite steep, but it's nice. The farting tree. Sounds like Helen.
Our favourite part is walking along the Quindio River. 7 rickety swing bridges cross the water. Every single one of them an adventure.
These bridges are not easy. They're swinging quite a bit. It's not something you want to do when you're drunk. Now we're going back. It's way easier now. This is already civilization again. This is the queue for Willie's. Jeeps. Still waiting in the queue. We might be on the next one.
The first Willys Jeeps were introduced to Colombia in 1946 for military purposes. Cafeteros, coffee farmers, lived in rugged mountainous terrain, quickly noticed the advantage that possessing a jeep could give them over mules and horses. They have been used ever since to transport goods, people, and just about anything that can fit on them. The ride cost about $1 and takes about 20 minutes from and to Salento. How many people can fit on a jeep? Use your imagination. Typically 6 to 8 adults can fit snugly in the back, with 2 more next to the driver. People can stand on a platform on the back, hang off the sides, stand on the spare tyre, or ride on top. It can be as many as 25. Many Jeep owners take great care and pride in the look and style of their Jeeps, often decorating them with religious items and keeping them shiny and clean. On a Sunday afternoon, Salento is absolutely packed with tourists.
It's the smell of coffee that really attracts us now. This is a Willys coffee truck from 1951.
In our next video, we take you to Medellin, a stop we actually hadn't planned on. Our water pump started to leak, and for the first time in 17 years, we had to get towed. But Medellin is actually a really great city to explore, especially the Comune 13, which was famous in the 1980s and 90s as a war zone. It was the most violent and deadliest neighborhood on earth, where Pablo Escobar, the notorious drug lord, recruited his killers. Today it's a very different place and well worth a visit.